Nice garden vibes. And look at the autumn leaves on the tree there. Hey guys, so we're back now in the UK and I'm looking forward to sharing with you my Croatia and Bosnia videos, so they'll be coming up soon. But I thought I'd share with you today one of the recipes that I've been doing because it's one of those healthy ones that is like one of our go-to ones we have every week. So I thought I'd share that with you right now. What I love about this, it's really simple. Ignore my name sprawled all over it, shared house. So we've got some salmon fillets and Cajun spice and marinate the salmon with the Cajun.
So I'm going to be the chef, I'm going to do all the prep, and I'm the one that's going to get smelly and fishy.
I mean, that is a side effect with salmon, you get quite fishy, but you know. So it's important before you guys start that you use a knife and kind of brush it across the salmon so it kind of gets some of the oils and juices out of it, which helps with the seasoning process. We've preheated the oven to about 180. The salmon is only going to take about 22 minutes to cook. So we're going to prep it first before we put anything else on because the prepping takes a bit of faffing around. And guys, this is not going to be just cooking. I'm going to go into like a bit of how I've been doing and what I've been up to. So it could be a little bit of a catch up as well, maybe while we munch. We've got to make sure we oil this tray up.
It's a little bit too much there, but yeah.
And there's the salmon. Obviously you can get skinless, but we don't mind the skin, it's extra char. So guys, come closer to me. Let us begin. Now, while Tig's in the kitchen, I thought I'd have a little bit of a chat with you guys before we sit down to eat. Because I thought I'd have a proper kind of chill out vlog with you guys as I munch. A little bit mukbang kind of style where we just sort of eat together and chat and have a little bit of a catch up. So far, on the job front, it's been... I haven't had a chance to apply to much more other than the last few things I was applying to. But so far, it's been a bit... Do I hear tumbleweed? It's fine, I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm gonna just keep applying for things. I recently had some blood tests come back that I had over the summer, but only got the results a few weeks ago. And it's not great. Like, it's nothing alarming, but my kind of inflammation levels are way too high. So not totally surprised because I've got psoriatic arthritis. I kind of expect it a bit, but apparently it's way higher than is good. So they're thinking about putting me on medication for it, but I'm going to try and avoid that because I'm up to like here with medicine and pills, and I just feel like my body needs a bit of a break from all of that stuff. So I'm going to hopefully eat myself clean, eat myself well, and my doctor's agreed to that. He said, okay, you can have 3 weeks and I want to see an improvement. So I'm going to have some more blood tests in 3 weeks' time with my new healthy eating and see if it improves my joints and my inflammatory markers, which fingers crossed it will. I've actually managed to get myself out of being anemic from my eating, which is really good because I used to be terribly anemic. It is possible. But yeah, we'll catch up a little bit more and I'll let you know how my therapy and everything's going as we eat. That's my nan's little clock. So now we're going to season the salmon. And we're going to use some Cajun seasoning to give it some amazing flavour. Quite a lot on as well. You can't ever have too much Cajun spice. If you don't like spice, you could always try something that's milder or just a different seasoning. So here we've got a kind of completed fillet that's been seasoned. This one has only been the seasoning on the top. Get that seasoning on there.
On the bottom as well.
Lovely. Just going to lay the table. So if the light's a little bit flicky, the bulb's a bit funny in there. See, the house is considerably quieter than usual because my parents are actually away in the Isle of Wight. Going to munch down here. Table is set. I don't think we've got any napkins, so I'm just going to use some tissue. No fancy this, I have to tell ya. This food is very healthy. The only thing that we're having that's not particularly healthy is some fries, but they are air fried, so, and they're gluten free. There's no flour in them because you'd be surprised, some fries are prepped with flour for some ridiculous reason. I have no idea why, but these are not. But these are the fries that we use. They're just Tesco fries. Chloe's like, oh, there's fish about. So she comes in and she's playing with a little banana. Aren't you? Do you like your banana? Hmm? She's probably been exploring with her bro out and about in the garden, but now she's coming in for the evening because she's getting too cold out there. Aren't you? Funny cat. Aren't you? What's that? And she loves that nanny. I'm afraid you can't have any salmon, Clo, because it's too spicy for cats. Yeah. So funny. You're so funny, aren't you? So here's the food, the finished product. Yes, there are fries. There's a big mountain of fries, but I'm starving. Some asparagus, and there's our salmon. Right, we've got a cat on the bookshelf for no reason whatsoever. Anyway, guys, join me as we have a bit of food together, and I'll give you a little bit of a catch up. So let's dig into this first. Very tasty. Got a nice kick. I started my therapy session last week. I'm not quite managing to have water with the salmon dish because I find it doesn't cleanse the palate of the fishy flavour. I started my therapy and it's actually gone really, really well. It's just supposed to be an introduction session, but he was very thorough and he seemed to have some really good points that he made that gave me kind of things to think about. And he said that it looks like I'm quite a thinker, probably an overthinker, which I definitely can relate to. I definitely am. He was kind of saying he wanted me to try and practice feeling more than... He wanted to practice me feeling more than thinking. So I'm trying to do this sort of exercise where I sort of close my eyes and slightly meditate and just become aware of my body. Pay attention to kind of any sensations or things that I notice in myself, rather than describing things in words, describe them in feelings instead. Okay. It's not for you, baby. It's ridiculous. So that's gone quite well. I'm going to be seeing him every single week, every single Tuesday now, which is really good. He seems confident that he can eradicate this low self-esteem, low self-worth kind of thing. That kind of monster, he can get rid of it. So I'm confident. There you go. So how are you guys doing? Hope everything's going well with you and your kind of health journeys and things. I'm looking forward to showing you guys my Croatia and Bosnia adventures. Absolutely love Bosnia, oh my god. But Croatia, though it was beautiful, is incredibly expensive. So that I did not enjoy. I love asparagus and salmon, it works so well. And this is just a really nice sort of dish, but you could probably marinate the salmon with anything like lemon, maybe even Italian seasoning. Would that work? I don't know. My favourite is definitely Cajun seasoning though. If you guys try it, let me know what you think. I'm a bit weird. I always save the fries till last because I find if the salmon gets a bit cold, it's not as enjoyable, whereas the fries, if they're a bit cold, it doesn't actually matter. It's almost like my treat for being a good Kate and eating my fish. I'm afraid you can't have any Clo. It's too spicy for cats. And also, just before I started filming, not only did she have her dinner, but she had a salmon lick. This week's been kind of crazy. One of those sort of very sociable weeks. I've seen a lot of friends this week. I tried to make a gluten-free pasta dish for Dan and Pete when they came over. Disaster. I ended up finally cutting the chilies and then I didn't wash my hands afterwards. Then I rubbed my face. Then shortly after that, my cheek went on fire. And then after that, I tried to just persevere and start stirring anyway. And unfortunately, somehow it got in my eye. So I was there like this, trying to stir the pot while it was all cooking and it was all just turning into a disaster. So I was like, Dig, help me. It's definitely a strange video and not my usual ones, but more of a personal kind of vibe. Now the fry. I've also been feeling a little bit sick lately, just a bit of nausea and stuff, and it's really annoying. And I don't think the super spicy food helped me the other night either. Yeah, hopefully it just calms down. I'm going to finish off my fries, like a little piglet. And I saw my chiropractor today as well, and he gave me a good old crack. So that was really good. And that's it. That's me. That's what I've been up to. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for the first part of my Croatia series. So in this series, we're going to go to Croatia and Bosnia. Kind of a mix of the two. Start off in Croatia, do a little bit of Bosnia, and then finish in Croatia. So hope you guys enjoy that. I'm in the middle of editing those at the moment. So there'll be the first episode next Tuesday. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you all. So until next time, guys, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.